welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I would love to have you subscribe, like, comment, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video is going to be a collab. I know, big shocker. I love to do collab videos so much. And this is the first time that I have ever collabed with this creator, and I'm super excited. Her name is Michelle Martin. I'm gonna have her channel linked in my description box. She and I met through Instagram initially, and then we connected also on YouTube, and have just formed this wonderful connection with one another. Michelle started her channel about 2.5 to 3 months ago, so she's just getting started, and I just love her content. She is beautiful, she is talented, she creates beautiful makeup looks, and she also does her nails on her channel, which I love. And my nails, hot mess express over here. I used to get my nails done quite often, and I just haven't done it in a long time, and they look awful. So please pardon the mess of my nails in my videos, but your girl's just not with it right now. But pretty soon, I think I'm gonna make an appointment and go get my nails done. But anyway, Michelle does her nails. They are gorgeous. It is so much fun to watch those videos. It's so much fun to watch all of her videos. And I'm just so happy that we connected. And I'm so happy that when I DM'd her on Instagram and asked her to do this collab, she said yes. Hooray. So what are we going to be doing for our collab? Well, we decided to do a halo eye. Now, halo eyes are not my specialty. I'm really trying to perfect the technique, and I don't know that I'm ever going to, but I really wanted to try it again. And we're going to be using sister palettes, so not the same palette. She has the Rock Candy palette from Colourpop. I'm going to pop a picture of that up here so you guys can see what it looks like. I do not own that palette, but the palette that I do own that I'm going to be using is the Stone Cold Fox from Colourpop. This is my favorite cool toned eyeshadow palette. I have used this one other time on my channel. Marina and I, we did a palette bingo with this baby, and I just love it. It is so gorgeous. Beautiful cool tones. We have mattes, we have shimmers, stunning, and I'm really excited to use this palette. So yes, I will be using this one. She will be using the Colourpop Rock Candy palette to create halo eyes today in our collab video. So if you guys are interested to see my look come together, see me create a halo eye, I hope, for my collab with Michelle, then please sit back, relax, and let's get started. All right, let's get started with this halo eye, I hope, using the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox palette. And I love this palette. Now, my eyelid is primed in the Louise Eyeshadow Base. My brows are done, and I do have a little bit of concealer under my eye, of course. And I just love this palette. It's so pretty. And I'm so happy that Michelle had the sister palette, or the brother palette, or the cousin palette, or the grandma palette, whatever you want to call it, the Rock Candy. It's gorgeous. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this shade here called Stone Age. It's kind of like a reddish taupe, sort of medium reddish taupe, and I'm going to put that in my transition area using my BH Cosmetics brush, because that's pretty much what I always use for my transition shades. It's so hard to say. All right, let's get started here. And Michelle and I, like I said, we met through Instagram initially, and then discovered that she had a channel, and subscribed and started watching her videos. And I was shocked when I found out that she hadn't been on YouTube for very long, because she's got a really natural presence in front of the camera. And I think I asked her on Instagram, I think I said, how long have you had your channel for? And she said, oh, a couple of months. And I'm like, that's it? I mean, she's a natural. She's just wonderful to watch. And when we were talking about what we wanted to do for a collab, she had first said, you want to do like a reverse cat eye? And I'm thinking, I don't know that I want to do a reverse cat eye, because I don't know that I could do a reverse cat eye. And then she said, or we could do a halo eye. And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be fun, because that is a technique that I struggle with. I know I've mentioned that a few times on my channel. I have done a halo eye before when I collabed with Not Your Basic Steph. We used the Jackie Aina ABH palette, and I did do a halo eye then. I was okay. I don't know. I just struggle with it because I'm not very good at blending the inner shimmer in with the mattes around the edges of the shimmer, you know? It just takes me a minute to figure out how to do that or have it look good. And then also, I don't know, it makes my eye shape look strange to me. I don't know why. It's probably just all in my head. But yeah, I thought, you know what? If I want to get better at it, I need to practice. So that was my goal in this video, is to practice the halo eye. Now I'm going to grab my Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to go into this shade here called Gravity Hill. It's kind of a darker reddish taupe. And I'm going to put that towards the outer V, and then also towards the front part of the lid, the inner V, inner lid, I don't know, something like that. And we're just going to pray for the best here, folks. We're just going to hope that this all works out beautifully. And I know that Michelle has used the Rock Candy palette before on her channel, and she said she wanted to use it again, and she wanted to use the pink shades in the palette. So I'm thinking that maybe she's gonna do like a pink toned halo eye. How beautiful. I'm gonna put a little bit of that towards the front part of the lid here. And sometimes too, what I've noticed that I'll do is on one eye, I will put more shadow down on the inner part of the lid than the other eye, so then it looks kind of uneven. So yeah, my goal tonight is just to make sure that it looks even and it looks like a halo eye. That's my goal. And I love the mattes in this palette. I love all the shades in this palette, really. I mean, I don't know that I've used all of them yet, but I've used a lot of them, and I just think they're gorgeous. And I realize I'm bringing those kind of close together, but that's okay, because I am going to be covering the majority of that space up with a shimmer. I just haven't decided exactly what shimmer. Now I think what I'm going to do is go back in with Stone Age with my BH Cosmetics brush and just make sure that that's blended out a little bit better around the outer edge of that other matte, Gravity Hill, so it doesn't look like there's a huge big shade difference. I want to make sure it looks blended. Okay, I think that looks nice. So now I'm going to go into the shimmer. Yes, and let me grab my little cream shader brush here. And I think I'm going to use this shade here called So Fine. It's kind of a light pink. And I think I am going to spray this a little bit just so I kind of avoid the fallout. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, maybe this doesn't have a lot of fallout, but why risk it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to kind of put this to the side and just kind of fill this in very carefully and very gently with that shimmer, and then just kind of pack it or pat it down, I guess, around the outside here, and just kind of keep making it go a little wider as I go, just to kind of, you know, make sure it's nice and in the center, but also that it looks like a halo eye. That's the whole point here. And I am going to go a little bit above my crease too, because I have kind of like, I don't know, hooded or deep set eyes. I don't really know what I have, but it does transfer up there anyway. So I might as well just take it where it wants to go. Okay, I like that. I don't love it. So let me go back in with my Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to grab some more of that Gravity Hill shade, and I'm just going to kind of, I don't know, maybe blend that a little bit better where that shimmer ends and the matte begins. Same over here, just kind of very lightly. Very lightly. So now I think what I'm going to do is go into So Fine with my finger and just make sure that that's nice and defined and that the shimmer stands out. And I really like this. I think it's pretty. But I am going to go back over just with a plain brush. I'm not going to put any extra product on it. And just kind of see if I can make that look a little bit more diffused right there. And then also right here. I do think, however, that I want to provide a little bit of brightness under my brow, on top of my brow bone. I keep saying under my brow bone, or what do I say? I can't remember, but every time I'm like editing, I'm like, you ding dong, you said that completely wrong. So I think I'm going to use this shade here called Luxe, and I'm going to grab my AliExpress brush, and I'm going to brighten up this area just a little bit with this brush and that shade. Lovely. I really like these AliExpress brushes. They are super cheap, and you can wash these things in gasoline and they're gonna last. Some of my brushes just do not wash well at all. I mean, I still use them and stuff, but they're getting really like scratchy, and I don't need to buy myself any more brushes. Every time I clean my brushes off, my husband is like, are you kidding? Like, how in the world do you possibly use all of those brushes when you're putting your eye looks together? I'm like, babe, I'm telling you. You know, it's a good thing that you don't use makeup too, because our house would be full of makeup brushes, full. Now I am going to do the lower lash line, and I have this little beautiful eyeliner from Pixi by Petra. This is in the shade Rose Gold. I just thought this would be nice. You know, I think it matches kind of the inner shimmer shade there. Let's put this in the waterline here. And I just love this. It's very bright and sparkly and beautiful. I don't think it lasts super, super duper well in the waterline, but you know, I think for the video's purposes, I think it'll be okay. And now for the lower lash line, I think I'm just gonna use Gravity Hill. I know that may seem kind of boring, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna put that across the whole lower lash line here. I just felt like that would look the best. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put in my inner corner. And now let's do the inner corner shade. I think I'm just gonna stick with So Fine. I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. And we'll see how that looks. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love this shade. This might be my favorite shimmer in this palette. I've used this a few times and I just love it. It's just very bright, yet soft and vibrant and beautiful. I love it. All right, so I think I'm done with my look. I'm gonna clean things up a little bit. I got a little bit of fallout down here. Clean that up, do the other eye, do the rest of my face makeup, and I'll come back and show you how these halo eyes came together. All right, I am back, and this is the finished look. I like it. I don't love it. And you know, honestly, I don't know that I'm ever gonna love a halo eye on myself. I love how they look on other people. I know I'm gonna love Michelle's halo eye. I'm gonna be drooling through the entire video. But for some reason, whenever I do a halo eye, I just look at myself in the mirror and I think, you look off. I don't know. And I wanna know what you guys think. And please be honest, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. I want you to be honest because I'm kind of at that point, like, do I just give up on halo eyes? Do I keep trying it? I don't know. I know this is a very neutral, soft halo eye, but there's no way in the world I'm going to do like some crazy bold colored halo eye at this point in my life. Just no way. I don't know. I'm really happy that Michelle agreed to do this collab with me and that I practice this again, but I just think it's a technique or maybe a look that I just don't know that it jives really well with me. I don't know. Maybe I've completely lost it. Anyway, okay, let's talk about the things that I've used in my finished look. I'm gonna go over a few things real quickly. Of course, I have all of the rest of my face makeup on. That will be in the description box. What I used for my lips, I used the MAC Bullet Lipstick in the shade 125, Move Your Body. And I got this in a BoxyCharm and I completely forgot that I had this, and I love this lipstick. Now, it's very soft, it's very creamy, it's kind of emollient feeling, and I'm telling you, this is not gonna last. I mean, if I ate something, drank something, poof, gone, bye-bye. But I do think it's really pretty, and I like how it feels on my lips. It's just really nice. It's like very hydrating and moisturizing, and I think it's a gorgeous shade. For my eyeliner, I used the L'Oreal 12-Hour Infallible Super Slim Eyeliner. Hello. That is a very small eyeliner with a very long title. And I like this because it's got like kind of a narrow tip to it, very thin, but it goes on beautifully. It's very pigmented. I mean, sometimes with brown felt tip liners, you can't really even see them on the lid. And this actually does a pretty good job of showing up and hanging out all day. I love it. And then for my mascara, I use the Banger mascara from Makeup Mekka. My beautiful friend Linda from Instagram, she sent this to me from Sweden. I love this mascara. It is gorgeous. I just love the wand. I love the formula. And I really wanted to use a mascara that I loved. So I pulled this out and I used it in this video today. Now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. I used the Stone Cold Fox palette from Colourpop for this Halo Eye collab with Michelle today. And the shades that I used are Stone Age. I use that as my transition shade. I use Gravity Hill in the outer and inner part of the lid. I use So Fine down the middle of the lid. I use Luxe to blend out the shade here. And then I used Gravity on the lower lash line, and I used So Fine as my inner corner shade. And there's a lot of different things I could have done with this palette to create a halo eye. But because I'm still kind of figuring it out, and I want it to look decent, I thought, well, I'll do like a softer halo eye. Maybe that I will like better. I don't know. And I really like the shades that I used. I love this palette. I mean, I've said that 1,001 times on my channel. This is my favorite cool tone palette. So there's nothing wrong with the shadows here at all. And like I said, I do think my look turned out okay, but I don't know that I'm ever going to be 100% satisfied with a halo eye that I create. I don't know. I think it looks strange. It makes my eye shape look off. I don't know what it is. I mean, I need some help. If you guys can say, yeah, I know why you don't like it, tell me. Like, help me figure this out. Let's overanalyze it together to death. Beat it like a dead horse. But I am going to keep practicing. I really do want to do like a very vibrant halo eye on my channel. I think that would be so fun. I just want it to look beautiful and I want to love it and be very proud of the look. And I just am not quite there yet. But I really want to thank Michelle for doing this collab with me. Michelle, you are such a good sport to do this with me. I adore you. I cannot wait to see all of the success you're going to have on your channel. I'm so glad that we connected and we can ride out this journey together. And I really hope that you'd be willing to do another collab with me down the road. This was wonderful. I loved it. And I cannot wait to watch Michelle's video. Like I said, I will have Michelle's channel linked in my description box. Please go to her channel, show her some love, subscribe, watch her videos. She's an amazing creator, and I'm so glad that she was brave enough and courageous enough to get on YouTube and start her own channel. This is so awesome, and I love this community. I love being a part of it. I love the fact that we all support each other, that we all like to share in the spotlight together. I just think that's so important to like really show each other love and support for each other's channels. And I just feel very grateful that I'm a part of that, and I always want to show my love and support for my fellow creators. And Michelle is definitely somebody that I always want to support and show a ton of love to. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy day or evening to sit down and watch my video. It always means the world to me. If you have subscribed, you would like to subscribe, do not forget to hit the notification bell. That way you're aware of all of my future uploads. I cannot wait to see you guys again on my next video, but in the meantime, please take care of yourself, be well, safe, happy, and I cannot wait to see you guys again soon. Thanks again, you guys. Take care. Bye.